6 News Storm Team.
Merry Christmas to Andre and I. We finally have our CG graphics back. We can hear. I don't have to introduce myself every single block. He's Andre, I'm Chance, just in case you were wondering. But it's good to have you here on a Monday morning. I know we're tracking cloudy skies, rain. What else you got going on?
Well, we're also going to be tracking a little bit of those breezy winds coming back into the forecast for our Tuesday. So that's something we're going to be watching very closely here at the KX Storm Team. But for right now, things are still high in gray as far as the conditions are concerned. We are seeing those cloudy conditions continuing to develop here in Watford City. Now looking here at Watford City in detail, we are seeing those temperatures at 36 degrees and the winds are out of the south and west at 8 miles per hour, and we are seeing really nice visibilities at this time too. Now as we get over into our current storm team radar, we are continuing to see our band of precipitation in the form of fragments here, and this is just going to continue to increase, however, as we get into the next few hours. So this is just the beginning of this light precipitation moving on in, and even a little bit of that wet snow is mixing in just south of Dickinson at this time. Now as we head over into our current temperatures, our temperatures right now are mainly in the 20s and the 30s, so it's a relatively mild start to our day, and even a few 40s there in Sydney and in Wolf Point. So that really lets you know that this mild air is meaning business, because we have a warm front that is just to our west here, and this warm front is going to continue to pull its way towards the east, and that's going to be bringing in the precipitation across our viewing area today. But once we get into our Tuesday and into our Wednesday and into our Thursday, this area of high pressure is going to allow for some Gulf warm air to enter into the viewing area, and it will increase those temperatures above normal for this time of year, so that's going to be really nice. Now we're going to continue to see our precipitation move its way towards the east, and that is going to allow for us to see some well-needed precipitation in our viewing area, but it's going to take a good bit to kind of squash any drought concerns, but any amount of precipitation will work. Now once we get into this evening and overnight, we will see those conditions start to improve, and we will see much more sunshine just in time for the day on Tuesday, so that's going to be really nice to really enjoy. Now looking at the amount of precipitation we're expecting, will generally be around a trace to near a tenth of an inch, and this is mainly along in the southwest of Bismarck and Williston, so that's something we're going to be watching. Now as far as our highs for today, will mainly be in the 40s and 50s, so it's going to be a relatively mild day in store for us here. But once we get into tonight, temperatures will drop down into the 20s and 30s, so it's going to be relatively on the warmer side as far as nights go. But once we enter into our Tuesday, temperatures will increase even further into the 50s and even a few 60s in our extreme southern counties, and we will see those wind gusts increasing throughout the day on Tuesday as this warm front continues to push through, with wind gusts around 20 to 30 to even near 40 miles per hour at times, and then we will see those conditions subside as we enter into the day on Wednesday. Now our temperatures will continue to increase through our Thursday here in Williston, but however, once we get into our Friday, that's where we're going to be monitoring more of an active pattern potentially setting up, and temperatures will drop down into the 40s, and that same thing goes for here for Dickinson, except we're going to be dropping from the 70s on Thursday into the 50s on Friday. But as far as Minot is concerned, we will continue to see those temperatures continue to increase through our Thursday, and then dropping into the 30s as we head into Friday and into the weekend, with the active pattern potentially setting up, and that same thing goes for Bismarck as well. So Chance, I'm here to tell you it looks like conditions are going to be a little bit on the wet side today.
65 degrees on Thursday.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice, you know. So after the wet conditions we're going to see today, just be ready. We're going to be warming up through our Thursday, so enjoy that, Chance.
Sounds good. All right, coming up on Good Day Dakota, the flowers are blooming in the